Let's dive right in. Today, we're breaking down one of Sri Lanka's oldest and most respected accounting qualifications, the Higher National Diploma in Accountancy, or as you'll hear it called, the HNDA. We're going to cover what it is, how you get in, and most importantly, where it can actually take your career.
The whole story starts right here, with this one year, 1943. Now, this wasn't just any year for Sri Lanka.
It was the year the country's very first professional accounting course was born. This wasn't just a class, it was the beginning of a legacy, a program designed from day one to forge a new generation of financial pros.
Okay, but that's the real question, right? A long history is great, but what does it mean for you, right now, in today's job market? Well, that is exactly what we're here to figure out.
All right, first up, a legacy in accounting. Let's get to the bottom of what the HNDA was actually created to do in the first place.
So at its heart, the HNDA is a 4-year program with a very clear mission: to create skilled, ready-to-work professionals for mid to senior level jobs. And it's not just for one sector. It's designed to supply talent to both the government and private companies, filling a really critical need in the economy.
Okay, Section 2, your path to admission. So let's say you're interested. What does it actually take to get a spot in this program?
So, the most common way in is with 3 A-level passes from the commerce stream, and one of those has to be accounting. But what's really cool is that the program is also open to students from the maths and science streams, which brings in a wider range of talent. No matter how you apply, though, it all comes down to one thing: your Z-score. And you really can't overstate the importance of that Z-score. Because this program has such a strong reputation, it is in seriously high demand. That makes getting in highly competitive. Your performance on those exams is absolutely everything.
Section 3, the 4-year blueprint. So, you made it in. Fantastic. Now what? Let's break down what the next 4 years of your life are going to look like.
The way the program is structured is really smart. It's a mix of theory and real-world practice. The first 2 years are all about building a rock-solid academic foundation. Then you hit the game changer, a full, mandatory year of industrial training. You're actually out there, working. Then you come back for one last year of advanced studies to put it all together.
So those first couple of years are all about filling your toolkit. In year 1, you're getting the absolute essentials down: financial accounting, business math, economics. Then year 2 builds right on top of that, introducing you to more specialized things like management accounting, auditing, and even the basics of commercial and industrial law. It creates a really comprehensive foundation.
Now, when you come back for that 4th year, after you've spent a year in the industry, it's time for the deep dive. This is about mastery. You're going to tackle advanced stuff like taxation and auditing too, but also high-level topics like financial management and strategic management. It all wraps up with a big final project or case study where you prove you can apply everything you've learned.
All right, Section 4, your career after HNDA. You've done the 4 years of hard work, so what's the payoff? Let's talk about where this diploma can actually take you.
The opportunities are broad and they are substantial. You know, you're not just qualified for one single job. You're prepped for roles all across the financial sector. You can become an accountant, a finance officer, an auditor, a tax consultant. You could even get a role in banking or land a spot as a management trainee in a major company. This is your ticket in. And this is one of the biggest selling points of the HNDA. It is not just another diploma. For government jobs in Sri Lanka, it's officially recognized as being equivalent to a university bachelor's degree. That is a massive deal. It's a huge validation of the program's quality, and it opens up an entire tier of public sector jobs that might otherwise be out of reach. Okay, last section: why HNDA stands out. See, for many people, this diploma isn't the finish line. It's actually the starting line. Let's look at how it can be a powerful launchpad for your future. The HNDA gives you this incredible dual-track advantage. On one path, it gives you the perfect foundation to go after those major professional qualifications like CIMA or ACCA. At the exact same time, it opens up a second path toward academic degrees, like a Bachelor of Commerce or an MBA, both here in Sri Lanka and at universities abroad. It gives you options, and that's powerful.
So you can see this recognition works on 2 levels. Locally, you've got the stamp of approval from the University Grants Commission saying it's equivalent to a degree. And then internationally, universities around the world recognize the HNDA, often accepting graduates directly into their master's and postgraduate programs. It's a qualification that travels really well.
So there you have it: the history, the structure, the opportunities, the recognition. We've laid out the entire blueprint of the HNDA program. The only question left is the one right there on your screen. Is this the foundation you want to build your career on?